Hey everybody, it's the Odds Couple. We're back from our little hiatus from Super Bowl, and my Super Bowl pick won.
It did?
Yes, it did, because you.
Oh, that's right.
Remember, you took Kansas City because you're going to keep going until they lose, and I took the Eagles.
Such a man hater is what you were in that.
I wasn't a man hater.
You were a man hater. You don't like Kelsey. You don't like Mahomes. I'm calling that a man hater.
Well, I like Jalen Hurts and Saquon Barkley. I think they're men.
Yeah, so that was a fun Super Bowl. That was just a thrashing, so it wasn't a whole lot to that game, which made her happy. And, of course, she continues to share her pride of her Buckeyes by wearing that hat today. So I guess she earns the right to do that based on how they did this year. So I'll give you that.
There you go. So we're going to talk a little NBA today and a little college hoops.
Yeah.
Our brackets will be coming up soon. Have to do a little more studying because, when the NFL is going on, we're not really thinking about many other sports.
We've now had to move on from NFL college football, and NBA is her thing, and college basketball is my thing. So we're going to kind of bring you both.
I will tell you, I was really excited. At first I don't know about that trade between the Lakers and Dallas. I mean, I always liked Luka coming, but I was like, do we really want to give up AD? Shouldn't we have found some way to keep them both? But you're going to have to give up something to get Luka.
Yeah.
But I am loving it. It's more exciting. It's like, I don't know how to explain it. Like they're passing down the field or down the court, not the field.
Yeah, I think you said it earlier, like LeBron looks like he's playing like he's 25, 27 again, and that's pretty cool to see.
His numbers are the same, if not better, than his MVP season with the Heat. So I believe he's averaging 27 points a game. He's got one more assist and one more rebounds than he was averaging when he was 25.
That's pretty impressive. Spring of youth, right?
And his three-point shooting is the best ever. It's at 43% this year.
That is good.
It's almost a Steph Curry level.
Yeah, that's pretty fun. That's fun to watch, especially when you see somebody dip into the youth again. And
plus, his dunks are better than Steph Curry's, so
exactly.
But I guess I'll start off. I'm just going to do some picks.
Yeah.
Cavs are playing the Heat. I'm going to take the Cavs. They're the most dominant team right now in the NBA, which is crazy. Their one star is Donovan Mitchell, and is he really a big star? Not really, but you know what? He is carrying that team, and they are on fire. I believe they have the best record in the NBA. Their power rankings are number 1 in the NBA for both East and West. I'm going to take them minus 12.5 over the Heat tonight.
It may say a lot about teamwork too, right? Like stars don't always make the team.
Right, no, it's true. Well, the other up-and-coming star, Anthony Edwards, he's back in action after being suspended his last game for getting multiple technicals throughout the season. He had his 16th, so he was not playing the last game. But I have him to score over 28.5. He's dynamic. He's exciting to watch. And I also have Jokic to get over 9.5 assists.
And who are they playing tonight?
I'm not sure who they're playing.
He'll be solid. Yeah, I mean, he always gets a lot of assists.
Right.
Yeah.
You're not stopping Jokic. So, I mean, the offense runs through Jokic, and that's just how it is.
Yep.
So, those are my picks. They're going to be quick. We'll go more in depth about college hoops once March Madness gets closer, another couple weeks.
Yeah.
Excited for that.
And Jokic may even come out with a double-double, maybe even a triple-double out of that. So you might sprinkle something on that as well. So cool. So I want to talk college basketball a little bit, and we're obviously looking at kind of the top 25, right, as it was at least until last night when Auburn got beat. But, right, we know Auburn, Duke, Houston, Tennessee, Florida, St. John's, Alabama, Michigan State, Texas Tech, and Iowa State round out the top 10. Now, Iowa State got beat last night, so they're going to probably drop a little bit. They'll probably fall out of the outside 10. Clemson's a sneaky little pick. They are stringing together some wins. I've been winning some money on Clemson, let's just say. I've been riding that horse. I rode them about 4 years ago in Vegas, and they did well for us. So keep an eye on Clemson.
It's crazy. Yeah. Outside of Duke and Michigan State, the normal superpowers of college basketball has shifted. Like, you wouldn't expect Alabama to be so quite up high on this list since their focus has always been primarily football.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and I look like UNC is on the outside looking in, even though I think they may be able to squeak in. I don't know. I'd have to look at more of their stuff.
Wow.
But they're not even in the top 25 right now, although they are playing really good over the last 4 or 5 games. They smoked the team last night. I think it was Virginia Tech or something like that.
were they the ones who won last year?
No, I think Purdue won it last year. So yeah, with regards to one of my picks that I like to follow, one of the other handicappers, so I share this pick with him, is for tonight's games. This isn't so much about the tournament. Do a 2-team parlay. I would bet Tennessee alternate getting 2.5 against Mississippi. Those Mississippi schools are so weird. They're hit or miss, right? And lately they've been missing a lot. So I would ride Tennessee at plus 2.5. And then Maryland and Michigan. We're seeing Michigan fall apart a little bit over the last few games. They have not been.
So
Yeah. They have not been. They've been getting beat. They've been barely winning to other teams. So I would take Maryland alternate points at 6.5. So that's tonight's bets. I would be really curious to see how the seedings are going to play out, because obviously we know conference tournaments are coming up here soon. I think that starts, well, the lower conferences, I say lower, the smaller conferences have started as of this week. We'll see next week the SEC and, the Big 12 or whatever, right? Some of those other conferences that are going to be ACC, all of them will start that next week. So I'm pretty excited for that. What do you think? What do you got in your college hat? Or what are your nuggets?
I don't know.
Yeah, you're just jumping in and figuring it out, right?
I'm reading more. I'm actually just shocked with Alabama, how well they're doing. Like you said, Duke, they're always there, but like looking at it outside of Duke and Michigan State, not Michigan, but Michigan's another one that normally for basketball is there too.
Ohio State is getting, they're trying to fight their way in.
Ohio State's a football school.
I know. They try to compete in basketball.
They try to compete.
I don't like
sports,
them because Wisconsin, and the 2 Mississippi schools always kill me no matter what I bet. So I stay away from them. If I bet for them, they lose. If I bet against them, they win. So I just stay away.
Big Ten's a big conference. I think the NIL is evening the playing field a lot with now college basketball. I mean, it did with college football, as we saw, shifted. Big Ten has won last 2 years the national championship, and the Big Ten dominated on how many people were in the tournament this year versus last year. They did say they're going to fix the college football seating, but we'll see. But
yeah, I like some NBA picks that I was just kind of looking at. I like your Donovan. You were talking about Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah.
I like him to plus 20 points tonight. I would be looking at 20 over on that. The other one I liked was what you were talking about with Jokic, and Jokic is 8.5 assists is spot on. I would take that one all day long as well. So those would be my 2 NBAs.
I mean, he's a scorer, but he's more about assists than he is scoring and rebounds. The fact that he can just shoot from anywhere on the court, it makes him more dangerous. He's pretty fun to watch.
He's a lot of fun.
Not as fun as LeBron and Luka.
That's fair.
But
they're a fun team.
Hopefully they bring some spice back to the NBA. We need more dunks instead of people falling in love with all the threes, which I get. It's exciting, but it's only exciting if the games are close. If the games are not close, I don't want to see someone draining threes while the other team is drowning.
Exactly. Or just shooting them and you've missed 9 in a row and you keep throwing them up there.
Sometimes you want to see like Anthony Edwards flying over someone who's 2 feet taller than him and dunking the ball.
You'll Spud Webb.
I have to say Ja Morant, same thing. As much as he is sometimes got a terrible attitude, I think, he's exciting to watch. Like his dunks are amazing. He gets way up there. He just needs to learn how to fall to the ground to where the ground doesn't injure him. I would say so for the rest of the betting world, until we get football back, our bets are going to be a little different. We're going to be talking NBA, college football.
I might throw a little baseball in there when it gets there.
Exactly.
We'll be bringing something different every week. Obviously, March Madness is coming up in a week and a half. Plus, you've got the big conference tournaments. Those are always fun from the college basketball perspective, which then naturally rolls into NBA playoffs, right? In another month or two. So we'll be refocusing back. Well, Christina, that's her sport, so she's going to be bringing you something there probably
I'm
every
an
week.
NFL than NBA girl.
Yep, and I'm more of a college basketball, college football, NFL.
Well, I do love college football. I can't say
Yeah.
I don't. I lump football all together because my love for college football and the NFL is probably equal. I'm a little more of a fanatic on the team on the college football side. I think because it's just more tribal and it's got more energy.
Yeah.
But NFL, I have my issues with certain teams in the NFL.
Yeah, I'd love to bring like some prop bets on baseball when it comes up, but there's so many baseball games, right? Like it's not like we can put bets in on Thursday night for Sunday football. It's like every night is going to be a game, similar to NBA. So we'll probably just bring you once a week what's coming up on the games that night, and hopefully you can cash in on some of that.
Oh, there you go. All right. We'll talk to you guys next week, and we'll have our brackets ready to go here shortly.
Yeah, we've got all kinds of craziness. I'll be in Cabo next week when we shoot. She'll be back in Vegas, and then we'll be both in Vegas together for March Madness. So lots of moving parts for us. So looking forward to it.
All right. We'll talk to you guys next week.
See ya.